So I'm Brick Revolution on Instagram and YouTube. Don't do Facebook or any of that stuff. But basically we got the baseball stadium here. I don't have a name for it yet. I just call it baseball stadium. We got a lot of fun stuff going on here. So much scenery and props. And that's the biggest thing I like about this thing. I mean, it's cool. I love baseball, so that's why I wanted to build it. I came here 3 years ago and I got some of the Stackers players. And that's why I was kind of inspired to really build something big. This is the first thing I really built out of my dark ages. Mock-wise, but yeah, it took me about 6 months on and off outside of work full-time. The only part count I know is there's over 600 seats. That's the only part I really counted.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not easy to keep track, but I love how huge it is. And something I noticed right off is all the tiling. You used green tiling for the field. How did that work?
All right, so there's it's all base plates. It's 49 base plates, and there's a layer of brick, and then plate, and then the tile, so I can get the different depths. These tables, there's 3 tables it's on, they're different heights, that's why it's kind of popping up a bit and off level. But the tiling is just bright green and green. So I originally was going to do the outfield all green, and then Brickster Chris from YouTube suggested doing a stripe pattern. So I looked into bright green and lime green. I did lime green, I said that's not going to work. Bright green was definitely the right color to go with.
Yeah, I love it. And then are the minifigs from those are the collectible minifigs?
They are, yep. Okay. The only thing I did was maybe mix up a few of the faces on some of them. So I put some different faces on them just to mix it up, but that's the only thing I changed on them.
Yeah, that's some really neat stuff. And then kind of I noticed the stands are raised obviously as you go higher. What's the structure like underneath there to get that?
Pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. I would love to redo them eventually, but it's just a lot of filler brick and plate.
And then you've got all sorts of cool kind of Easter eggs and small details in here. You want to point out a few of your favorites and kind of take us around and show us some of that?
Let's see what we got going on here. We got lobster-loving Batman pushing the lobster truck. Mobster Lobster. I believe that's a Brick Builders Pro build. I'm not sure. I think the trucks are. We got a 3-way showdown between a little mech I built, Stay Puff, and the Highwayman. He's here going down. Got the Joker got busted already. His henchmen are a little sad. We got the Philly Fanatic from 2 years ago here. We got all the brick badges right there from past shows. Old school flag to represent. Not too much along this way as you get down. It's a little sword fight back there. That's about it. In the stands, we got Woody and Jesse. Woody and Jesse right there. You got R2 bringing some drinks around. I'm trying to see what else. We got some stormtroopers getting some balloons.
Oh yeah, I love the balloon seller.
So that's pretty going good.
You got a little Fabuland in here?
Yes, Fabuland. Mr. Jim over there threw in some Fabuland. This is his train set. Actually, it's kind of like an unofficial collab mock. So we got Fick and Bricks right there. This is all his train. Okay. That's his modulars over there. I just kind of got the baseball stadium, and that's about it. Back there, you got some Star Wars gated off for the stormtroopers. Darth Vader, Luke, Darth Maul, Boba Fett, Carbonite Han Solo, holding it down.
Got the $100 bill.
Yeah. It's a $100 bill sticker from Bricks on the Dollar, so put that up there.
Yeah, very impressive. Do you have plans to kind of expand on this and add to it in the future, or what's your thought?
I'm going to love to expand on it. I'd love to go a couple levels, some bleachers. My only fear is once it gets that big, it ain't going to be able to transport.
Exactly, yeah. You always got to remember the transport part of it.
So I'll probably build off a little bit. So it's all modular because it all comes apart out of 49 plates. So I'll build the stands around it here, and so I can kind of just clip them in and take them off. So if I did want to bring it back and I can't fit it, I can at least bring this back.
Okay. And as you were working on this, were you looking at photos or anything of real baseball fields, or just kind of imagining in your mind kind of what, the baseball field look for it?
No, I was definitely building off of real baseball fields. A lot of things just to get the field going, the designs, the warning track designs, because a lot of different fields have different designs around the field, especially with the walls. I kind of did a straight angle and straight, but some of them go straight and round. Some of them have a hill in it, like in Houston they have a hill. Some of the bullpens are on opposite sides. I did both mine on the same side here. But no, definitely inspiration from a lot of pictures from stadiums, just Googling them.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking us to the build here. I look forward to seeing some more in the future. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Love the channel.